first speaker is someone that's going to tell you all about this. The gentleman who's put this day together, our Bastile Day, here on the 14th. The journalist for 23 years, the editor of the L.A. Daily News. Please, the former editor, please, a warm round of applause for Ron Kaye.
Well, this is a great beginning. For a while, it looked like it was going to be me and Teddy Howell, my friend back there. But I think we got the start of something really big. In the last 3 months since I've been free of a job and able to just be me and write as me and live as me, I've had an amazing experience of learning, not from the newsroom vantage point of what's broken in L.A. I've understood that for most of 30 years. The political culture of Los Angeles is corrupt. It's owned by institutions that exclude the people, that leave you out of it. And what we have is the yearning is that we want public servants who are dedicated to making this a great city, to making our lives better, our neighborhoods better, our schools better. And I'm afraid what we have is elected officials, important people who have privileges and perks and advantages that allow them to go around like they're millionaires and very self-important. And we got to take them down, and we got to be the boss. We got to put them to work for us. And the only way that's going to happen is if we have enough force, if we have enough power, enough organization, and enough people that we can either help them or hurt them. And that's what we have to do. That's what this is about. It's the beginning of a movement that brings the people of Los Angeles together from every part of the city.
I recognize the voice.
No matter what your philosophy is, the only thing that we need to know is that you want a great city that's inclusive, that has respect for all the people, and not just classes of people, that begins to have a dialogue with the communities and starts finding solutions that are better than the ones we've got. What we've got are public stories that are manufactured by vast apparatuses of lobbyists, consultants, PR people, staffers, and political operatives to seduce us, confuse us, keep us fragmented and separate while they go about looting the treasury to serve special interests. That's why we call it Take Back Los Angeles, is we want to own this city, and it's about ownership. That's how you have great schools, is the parents and teachers are the principal owners, not people in bureaucracies far away, disconnected from the reality of what goes on, of what the needs are, and are only looking out for themselves. And what we need in this city is to own our city, to own the politicians, not because we're right about everything, but because we need to be heard, respected, and our wishes considered and made part of the dialogue. You know, I've always said for years and years that NIMBYism is a sane response to powerlessness. And we need to get the power, and then we won't be NIMBYs anymore. We'll be partners in solving the problems of this city. In the last 3 months, I've listened to community group after community group from all over. I've made the point I've been over the hill more often in the last 3 months than in the last 10 years, probably. And I've gotten to know people, and I've gotten to know the city better. And what I've heard is the same story, whether it's people in the hills, or people in Pacoima, or people in any part of the city, of trying to get City Hall to listen to you, to what you want, to what you, and you get the runaround, you get dragged through it, you get lack of attention, and in the end, you get screwed. And that doesn't make a great city. We can't all have everything we want, but we can have enough to feel this is our city. L.A. is a great place. I mean, we all know that. That's why we're here. It's the freest place on the face of the earth. It has great myths of stardom and liberation, and it's got the most perfect climate, but it's not a great city. It never really has been, because the politics is broken. We've never had democracy or democratic institutions. It was run by a small clique of people for 100 years, by a committee of 25 for 50 years, and now it's run by what I call the Committee of 225. We got 4 million people here, and all 4 million should feel the ownership, should feel we're running this city in partnership with one another. So that's why we're all here, and that's what we're started. And we're going to follow it up in 3 weeks on August 2nd in the afternoon on Saturday. We're going to come together in an open town hall meeting to create a real organization, to come up, to decide how we want to operate, to develop a website that provides the kind of detailed information that lets people in Sunland Tahunga know what's happening in San Pedro, in East L.A. to let them know what's happening in West L.A. and vice versa. Yeah. The internet is what it's all about. It's what opened the door to this movement. This is started on my blog, all by myself on the internet. Yeah. Thousands of emails have gone out from community groups all over that have blast emails. The conversations, we've had 2 little meetings of a handful of us to figure out what to do. There's a lot of heroes in this thing. Nina Royal, who saved me from panic last Monday because they all thought I could organize something. And I'm just the writer, you know, I'm the guy with the big mouth. And what I've learned is there's incredible skills and knowledge out there that you people have acquired from years of fighting City Hall. And we need to put that together. We need to share it. We need to let each other know how you take over a school and how parents form partnerships with teachers so that the administrators are serving them, and how we build great schools together and great neighborhoods together. We need to understand why the Southwest Museum is the most important cultural institution in the Highland Park area. And taking it away from them is a crime. We have to understand that whether we think Home Depot is a great thing to have in our neighborhood, the people in Sunland Tahunga want a Target or a general store that serves their interest. They need to be heard, respected, and become part of it. It's true all over the city. People aren't respected, you don't have a chance. And you all are here in the ground, in the grassroots, to launch this movement that's going to take back Los Angeles. God bless you all.